I'm Juliana Broadway. Welcome to the season 10 premiere of The Current. Today we welcome some guests from the Ultimate Frisbee team, and we're super excited, so stay tuned. Welcome back. Today we are here with some members of the Seamen Ultimate Frisbee team, and let's just dive in already. So do you guys want to tell us a little about yourself, major, position, just anything, your name too?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Stuart Kelly. I'm a captain and treasurer for the team, and I'm from Maine, and I'm a supply chain management major, and I'm a junior here, and I'm a handler, which is kind of like the quarterback of the offense.
So my name's Yandle. I'm from Denver, North Carolina. I'm a religion major here, freshman, and my position is cutter on defense. So my main thing is I don't want anyone to touch the Frisbee.
All right, cool. I know a lot of people don't know kind of what Ultimate Frisbee, how to play it. So how would you describe it to someone that's never played before, like me or someone?
Yeah, so it's on a 120-yard field, so it's kind of the same size as a soccer field, just a little bit more narrow. And it's 7 versus 7, and it's point-based, so we don't really play to a certain time. It's more towards each point has its own action. Once the point's over, then the teams go back to the line, and they restart for the next point.
Okay. You have anything?
No, that's pretty perfect.
Yeah. You can't move with the Frisbee.
Okay.
When you have it in your hands, that's the big one.
Okay.
And so everyone around you is moving or creating space to get open.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
What positions are there, and kind of what do they do? I know you said you're a handler and stuff and captain, so what do they do and responsibilities?
Yeah, sure. So there's the handler, whose main job, kind of like the quarterback, like he said, to just get the disc moving. And then there's also the cutters, where you're trying to get open and find position. And then alongside of that, you have offense and defense, where it's our defensive cutters, their best thing is not letting anyone touch the Frisbee. So
how do you score points again?
So there's 2 end zones, probably should have clarified. Yeah, so, and to get that, you have to throw the disc into the end zone. Someone has to catch it while in the end zone.
Okay.
So yeah, with a handle, you're trying to basically just get the disc to cutters, maybe get it back from the cutters, but the main goal is to get it, to have someone catching the disc in the end zone, kind of like football.
Is there any improper way to do that, or a ref would say it's not valid?
Kind of. Usually the things that we have, they're called observers for Ultimate, and usually they just call fouls, and they call it in or out. In terms of improper, not necessarily. Yeah, it's pretty intuitive.
Cool. So what kind of motivated you guys to play? Was it the social aspect, leisure, physical? What kind of motivated you to join?
I've been playing since I was in 6th grade, and I've played at all different levels with club, and I've played professionally. And so I knew that I was looking at colleges for Ultimate Frisbee, and so this team was a big draw of me even knowing the university existed. And that was super helpful. I knew that socially it would be super helpful because you have 25 best friends that you're seeing at least 4 times a week. And so in that sense, it's somewhat of a fraternity, which I love, and it's really, really good for my mental and physical health. But yeah, I only knew that this school even existed because of their Ultimate Frisbee team.
That's cool. I mean, I didn't even know we had a team, so that's cool.
Yeah,
You
and then
it.
Ty would be different. So Ty's never played before, so he has a different perspective for sure.
Yeah, how was that?
I was planning on coming here and doing theater actually, because I did it all through high school. And then at Rock the Rec, I was just trying to find new people to meet with, and one of our players, Ryan Manuel, hit me in the neck with the Frisbee.
Oh.
And I turned around, I was like, what was that for? And he was like, you should come play Ultimate. And so I was like, okay, I got nothing else to do. And then from there, I loved it. I played the sand minis thing one time, and I couldn't stop thinking about Frisbee. So
was it easy to pick up and play? Or would you say it took you kind of a little bit?
It doesn't take long to enjoy it, but it takes long to be okay, I'm actually decent at this thing.
I feel like I've never been able to throw a Frisbee. You really have to be precise with it, so I feel like it'd be hard to pick up, but that's a lot of fun. And I know the team's super welcoming, because I remember walking around when different people had booths up, and you guys are definitely a really welcoming organization. Another question, do you guys have a rival team or school?
Kind of. So we're in the Atlantic Coast region.
Okay.
And so that causes us to see a lot of the same teams over and over. I'd say in the past, with past teams in like the 2010s, their big rival was Pitt, actually, University of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
But that since kind of has fizzled out. I would say right now it would be NC State and South Carolina are the two teams that they're the ones in the way of us going to nationals that are regional competitions. So I would say those are our closest rivals just because we play them so often. But we have a pretty good relationship with them. It's not super hostile, but that's who we end up playing a lot of the time.
Yeah. Would you say the same?
I mean, I hate Kennesaw State.
Yeah, there's specific ones, but
Yeah. Do you guys have like friends that play Ultimate Frisbee at other schools?
Yeah, I have a bunch, just obviously from playing before college, so that's cool, going to tournaments and seeing friends from Vermont or Colorado or in California, so that's really nice to see them at tournaments.
I know some people that play at App State, and I know they take it pretty seriously there too.
Yeah.
Do you like, what ranked are you guys throughout your ranking?
We're probably around the top 25. This weekend we just won our tournament at Wilmington, which is a 20-team tournament called Eastern's Qualifier. So that was a big achievement for us, and that'll probably push us into the top 25 in the country for D1.
Wow,
so,
that's impressive.
Thanks.
Okay, what is kind of like the schedule like and the time commitment, maybe for anyone that wants to join, or like how do you balance it with school, just the time commitment overall?
Yeah, I guess I'll take it first. I'd say in the spring, in the fall, it's mainly when we're doing a lot of our recruiting. He mentioned like sand minis, which is just playing on a sand volleyball court, 3 versus 3, just to like kind of have fun doing it.
Yeah.
And then we go to a few tournaments in the fall, but it's mostly just to develop. It's not sanctioned by the governing body. In the spring, that's our regular season. So right now we're kind of in the heat of it. Yeah. And that'll end with, we have sectionals, regionals, and nationals, and we're trying to qualify for nationals, which is something we haven't done in a few years. But that's the main goal of every spring season. Okay. So the main time that we get almost all of our recruits is in the fall, especially when new people are coming to campus, like Ty, like looking for something to do. So yeah, that's the main draw. I don't know if you have anything about like the time commitment.
No, I mean, just kind of feels like playing a sport in high school.
Yeah.
You know, like you're gonna have practice you have to go to, but you also have time. You can like go out, hang out with friends if you want to, and just make sure you get your homework done, and you'll be good.
Yeah. When you guys go to tournaments, is it like you guys just carpool there, and it's like a weekend thing?
Yeah, I mean, people talk about the time commitment. Really, the way I look at it is like you're going to have a bunch of fun with your friends for a weekend. So it's really. Yeah, it's easy to manage the school, and you're just going to wherever. If you're going to NC State, we're going to Georgia, we're staying here for a weekend, we'll just carpool, stay at houses.
I'm curious where like the farthest you guys have been for a tournament.
The furthest I've been is Georgia, and that's in the fall. The furthest in like recent times that anyone's been is with nationals was in California in 2021, and so a lot of the guys went there, and so. Yeah. That's something I haven't gone to. That was before I was here. But yeah, that's pretty far distance. So.
How about you?
Furthest I've gone is Georgia. Yeah.
Where would nationals, like the national game or thing, be? Yeah,
nationals this year's in Seattle. And so that definitely would be like a pretty insane logistical.
Yeah. That'd be fun to go to.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. But if we do get to qualify, it's going to be pretty complicated getting there. But
so I'm just curious also about like the pregame playlist. Do you guys have any go-to songs like you listen to that like get you hyped up?
I don't.
Some had to like come straight to mind.
We have one guy on our team named Busby, and he has a massive speaker. Or actually, I think it's JT's speaker.
Okay.
But Busby plays his own playlist, and it's songs I've never heard of before, and it's just like this crazy like rap.
House music.
It's
like
just
rap?
A bunch of rap music that no one's ever really heard before, and he kind of just hypes himself up, and in turn it like hypes me up.
Yeah.
But it's one of the most unique like pregame warm up because I've played sports my whole life, and like you have like teammates having all this input, and like he'll take input, but like I don't even want to give him input. It's the funniest thing ever. He just kind of like has this massive speaker blasting.
Is it like one of those like huge ones that like people roll around?
Yeah, it's just a massive JBL speaker with wheels and like.
Gosh.
Yeah. I don't know if you have specific songs, but that's kind of how we do it.
Yeah. Do you have any?
There's been like this last tournament, the entire weekend he played music. I didn't know one song. Like I don't know where he has the time to find these songs.
Now I gotta listen to the playlist. I want to listen to it and see if I recognize anything. Like privately, if you have your earbuds in, do you like listen to anything? Is it rap mostly?
Yeah, I don't love to. I mean, it's kind of super cliche, but like I really like our teammates, so I just have more fun talking with them before games.
That's nice, yeah.
The way that I kind of would get locked in is just by like having fun, joking with them before a game. It like keeps me loose. If I like tense up too much, I'm listening to like some super hype music. I feel like I'm more prone to making mistakes. So just kind of like having more of a chill, like hangout type of vibe is way better for me. Yep.
What was his name?
Busby.
Busby.
Yeah,
Would you say he's like the kind of the hype, like
totally.
fun guy on the team?
Yeah, definitely.
Or JT.
Or JT.
Or JT.
Yeah.
Is that JT?
That is.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have a favorite like success win or just favorite Frisbee memory in general? Like a favorite, if you like won against like a rival team or just like any favorite memory, maybe like starting or anything.
No, yeah. For college, we've won our tournament, which is Eastern's qualifier, back-to-back years, and both years have been super special for different reasons. We had a pretty slow start to this season, so winning this year on like last weekend was huge for us. It was like a massive turnaround I honestly wasn't even expecting, so that was super, super gratifying. Yeah.
You have a favorite memory?
Yeah, I mean, I think this weekend, like, we were down to a team that was, like, seen as better than us, McGill. We were down going into halftime, and we just fought back, and we found a way to move on in the tournament and end up winning the championship. And I think it was a really good team moment of, like, after having a slow start to the season, coming together and, like, okay, let's go. Let's get going now or never. And, yeah.
Yes. I heard around that you guys have chants.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite chant and you want to say it or teach it?
No.
Favorite chant? I like 910 a lot.
What's that?
Yeah.
Someone will just say like 9-1 and then everyone yells "oh" because we're on offense. I like it a lot. Just to represent the area code. I think it's cool.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, for sure.
That one's pretty simple and it's pretty good. I would go with that one probably.
That one?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a lot of chants?
We do, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. If you could have any like famous athlete join your team, it could be any athlete, just join your team for a game, who would it be and why? Just any famous athlete.
You just go with the cliche answer?
Cliche answer?
LeBron.
LeBron?
I don't know. Like, are you saying for like who would be the best we think at Frisbee?
Yeah, like or just like maybe just like their personality, maybe like how good they are at just sports in general. Just like any athlete to join
That's
for
a
a
good
game,
question.
or maybe someone that would like help you win, or just you would want to be around.
I don't know. I think it would obviously, like, with everyone's obsession with LeBron right now, it'd be super funny to see it. Obviously, we see JT back there really supporting this decision.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really funny to see how he fits into the team. Obviously, he's a super smart basketball player with his like spatial awareness. So
Do you think like throwing a frisbee to like a really tall guy would be difficult?
No, it'd be super easy.
Really?
You just loft it up there. He'd just
That's
go
true.
catch it.
I guess no one would be able to
Yeah,
reach
so
it.
if you could go with like Victor Wembanyama, who's also in the NBA, he's like 7'4".
Yeah.
I think NBA players or wide receivers could translate really well. Antonio Brown, he's like played Frisbee in the past. So I remember seeing clips of it, and it was pretty unfair, like watching like a real like elite athlete go at it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How about you?
I was thinking Noah Lyles.
No,
Okay.
yeah, that'd be
Like,
good.
just tap the disc in, tell him to run and throw it as far as you can, and he'll probably end up getting there first. So
Yeah.
That was nice. So how can people join the team, and like are there tryouts? Is there like a women's team if people want to join the women's? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, so there's a women's team called Seaweed,
Okay.
and they operate on the same schedule as us in terms of like fall and spring.
Okay.
And we have, I guess you could say, tryouts. It's kind of just people kind of stick or don't, because there is that time commitment of having like 4 days a week.
Yeah.
So in the fall, we do a lot of the sand minis and a lot of not stuff like 7 versus 7 on the field to kind of just bring people in and really sell them on the culture before the sport, because a lot of what keeps people around is just like the camaraderie, like the team aspect.
Yeah.
So I think the way that someone would join, obviously, is you could join at any time, but by far the easiest time to join when we're teaching everyone the game is in the fall.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Do you
if
guys do a lot of stuff with seaweed?
A solid amount, yeah. It's a little bit different. Like, women's and men's ultimate operates somewhat differently. There is mixed ultimate, but that's
Okay.
not a thing in college really.
Okay.
But a lot of us are like friends and stuff. Yeah.
All right. You have anything to add?
I mean, if you want to play, just come in the fall and don't leave. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming and
Yeah,
answering my questions. We will have a short break, and then we are going to hop into the Frisbee Hop. We're going to dive in, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be competitive, so stay tuned.
If you're interested in joining the Ultimate Frisbee team, or for more information, you can find them on Instagram at UNCW_ultimate. Stay up to date to see if they qualify for nationals. If you want, you can also watch the team highlights on YouTube at UNCW Seamen Ultimate 7144. Any questions can be answered by emailing them at uncwseamen@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this episode, stay tuned and look out for more coming soon. Like and subscribe at The Current. Now let's toss it back to Juliana and Logan for the Frisbee Hop.
Hi, I'm Logan Lennox, and welcome back. All right, everyone, get ready for the ultimate test of hops. Welcome to the Frisbee Hop. Here's how it works. We've got two teams battling out, Team Frisbee and Team Production. The challenge, a vertical jump showdown to see who can reach up and grab the Frisbee at increasing heights. We'll start at a low level and slowly raise the Frisbee higher and higher. Think you've got the ups to keep up? Let's find out. But that's not all. We've got a challenge round in store, so don't get too comfortable. At the end, only one team will rise above the rest to claim the ultimate prize, the Golden Frisbee. Production team and Frisbee team. Team's up. What a snag. Yeah. Right now, we're about tied up. They're making this look easy. All right, let's raise the bar a little bit. Wow, what a snag. Come on, Bobby. Oh, and our first failure. Let's see if they can reach it. Ooh. With ease, with ease. And we have our first winners. We're gonna keep going until the stakes are too high to see. Griffin, with no ultimate Frisbee experience, is killing the game out here today. And what a grab! All the way up there near the lights. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Yes, he can, ladies and gentlemen. We're at our highest height yet here, ladies and gentlemen. Failure to complete. Let's see if the men of the Ultimate Frisbee team can change their fate. Ooh. So it looks like here we have a three-way tie. Now time for the challenge round. Our winning team have conquered the first round, but now we're taking it up a notch. These three players will step it up, but this time there's a twist. They have to jump with one hand behind their back. This is all about balance and coordination and pure determination. Can they still rise to the challenge and claim the ultimate Frisbee of glory? Or will they take a tumble? Let's find out. The Golden Frisbee is still on the line. Let's do this. It's not looking too great. We're down to two. Griffin, sorry, you're out. Can Ty do it? Maybe not. And there we have it. Our winner is Stuart. You have been crowned with the Golden Frisbee. We want to congratulate Stuart, the winner of the Frisbee Hop. Thank you so much for watching the current special. Thanks again to Ty and Stuart for coming out, and see you next week.